Hello, everyone. It's Mental Health Awareness Month, and in honor of that, in the content that we're producing this month at Next Action Associates, we're targeting mental health topics. And what I thought I would do today is talk a little bit about stress relief and the Getting Things Done methodology. So if you're new to getting things done and you're curious about whether it's something that could help you, or maybe you've been doing getting things done for a while and you're curious about maybe exploring corners of the methodology that you haven't explored before in service of lowering your stress levels. What I'll do today is talk about the kinds of stress you might be experiencing that GTD can help with. Okay? So first off, one very common thing that we see in our clients is they just feel like they have too much on. They have too much on their mind. They feel like their brain is full, regularly full. They feel like maybe as a result of that, they're quite often distracted, right? So they're having thoughts. Maybe they're having the same thought multiple times in ways that are unhelpful and not enjoyable. And as a result of all of that, they're struggling to focus. Okay, so they're struggling to get to the point where they can really, with a clear head, focus their attention on something. Another thing that you might be experiencing is you're not focused. You think on the right thing. You have the suspicion that you might be busy, you might be engaged in something, but you're just not sure it's the right thing for you to be doing, right? Given everything that you could do at this moment, is this the right thing for you to be focused on? And if you have any doubts about that, that can of course create some stress, right? You feel like there's this niggling doubt that you're spending time in ways that are not that helpful. Okay. Another possibility in terms of the stress you might be experiencing is that you're overwhelmed by the number of things that you have to do. You're just very aware that the number of things on your plate feels like it's too much. Okay, that might be things at a sort of a micro level. You've got a lot of things that are very tactical that you need to do, or the stress might show up in the form of you've just got a lot of bigger things that you just have the sense are not getting enough focus, right? So that would be something else that you might be experiencing that we can help with. A very practical thing that might be happening for you that's related is that you might just feel like you're too driven by your inbox. Yeah, I'm just spending way too much time sat in front of my inbox, letting the world drive me. That's kind of the way I think about spending too much time in front of my inbox, right? Letting the world make decisions about what I focus on. Okay. Another possibility, you're not making enough progress toward the strategic outcomes that you have in your life. So in the hurly-burly of your day, and the back and forth and the phone call, email, Teams post, Slack post, text, chat, whatever, back and forth of your day, you just feel like you're not spending enough time on the important stuff. So it's related to not focusing on the right thing. But I'm talking specifically here about what are your really long-term goals for yourself, or maybe for your team, for your organization, for your family, and are you making progress towards those things in ways that feel like they are, that you're satisfied? Something else to consider. The balance that you have in your life between your various roles doesn't seem right, okay? We can use that good old phrase, work-life balance here, right? You can feel like your work-life balance is wrong, or it might feel more like it's just balance maybe within your professional life, right? Certain things that you're responsible for are getting more attention than other things, and the things that are getting neglected do feel like they're getting neglected. They don't feel like they're getting enough attention. Okay, so that's another thing that getting things done helps with. Another possibility. Let's get a little bit more fundamental. You have the sense that you're in the wrong job. The role is wrong. You just don't have the sense that it ticks your buttons, it ticks your boxes. It feels like it's just the wrong thing for you. That might be at a very macro level in the sense that, hey, I'm just in the wrong job, full stop. Or it might be aspects of your job which feel wrong. But again, that might be a stress that you're experiencing. Another possibility, you feel as though you haven't planned something through enough. So, maybe it's a big project, maybe it's not that big a project, but it's high profile or high risk. Maybe it's something you haven't done before, and you're not quite sure how to answer the question, at what point have I planned this enough? At what point have I thought this through enough? So that's another thing to consider, and another area that getting things done addresses. And then finally, right down at the at the very, very basic level, is something that you're doing violating your principles? Do you feel as though, again, professionally, personally, you feel as though you're being asked to do something on a regular basis? Maybe as part of your job, it feels like it's in violation of your principles. That you feel, you just feel like, hey, that's not right for me. Okay. And again, it could be something like, hey, that my job feels like that, or it could be something within your job, some of the elements of your job. So there you go. That's a bit of a menu, okay, a self-diagnostic menu maybe for you. If any of those things are things that resonate with you and you're interested in finding out more about us, please do get in touch. Hit subscribe if you'd like to hear more from us, obviously, and hit the little bell if you'd like to be notified when we produce this content. As always, if there's anything else you'd like to be hearing from us as we create this content, please do let us know. We're very happy to take requests. And for me and from the whole team at Next Action Associates, I hope that was helpful, and bye for now.